right, y'all. We had a fantastic day today. I went down to Elizabethtown, Kentucky with Brayton from Outdoor Adventures with Brayton. And he and I visited Kato, or Kato. They go by both names. They'll answer if you call them either one. But we had a wonderful day down there today. Met up with Ryan Donahue, who's a sales specialist for Kato, and they are distributors for North America down in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. But unbelievable facility there, and awesome place and awesome people. And even ran into a great Denver Broncos Peyton Manning fan as well, so that was a treat in itself. But they definitely liked my hat down there. So we took a lot of video, and hope you enjoy it. It was a good tour and a great product that they provide, and wonderful people, like I said. And if you're ever considering an excavator or any other piece of dirt moving equipment, track steers, anything like that, definitely check Kato out in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. It'll be worth your while. So here we go. Here's the tour. Enjoy. All right, everybody, we have an exciting day for us today. We are invited down here to Kato. They make excavators and a bunch of other different equipment. And Ryan Daniels here is the gentleman that I met down at the Louisville Expo. And he invited us down here to check out the facility. And also, the most exciting part is to test drive some of these pieces of equipment. So we look forward to that and seeing what we can find, maybe to purchase in the future or take home.
Japanese manufacturer.
Yeah, I'm familiar with them. I work for Honda.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So Japanese company. So
yeah, so it'll arrive to the U.S. port about 90 to 95% complete.
Okay.
So once it gets here, our service team will customize it with whatever couplers, buckets, hydraulic thumb, any other pieces before we ship it out.
So you're a distributor.
That's correct.
You're the only one in North America that distributes, from what I was reading.
That's
about
correct.
You guys. Previously with IHI.
Correct.
And so when IHI purchased Kato, then you guys picked up the distribution for them as well.
That's correct.
So perfect scenario there.
Yeah, they were across the road. Started with kind of just a simple little warehouse, expanded there, outgrew that, then bought this land, built this, and still some room.
They receive all their equipment partially assembled and do final assembly here at this facility. So this is what it looks like before.
Obviously, on the way in, you saw some machines that won't fit in here. Mainly the two largest ones, the 514 and the 823. We parked those outside. Machine. These smaller ones, obviously, if you're doing any kind of big with sample tracks, you always want to have it all the way down for stability, blade down.
And as we walked through their facility, I was amazed by the inventory of excavators and track steers and other material handling equipment that they had here stored on site. And they say right now they're actually a little low on inventory and are in the process of building it back up to meet all their customers' requests for heavy equipment.
This 55, I think we did.
So, what are these specifically intended for or utilized in?
Material handling, going places where dump trucks can't go.
And the bed, if I understood right,
This one is a straight dump bed. This one does not swivel.
Okay.
We do have a rotator. It's out back. You'll see it in the demo yard.
Yeah.
So it's driven with a joystick then?
Yes.
Material handlers.
Load crane. Or plate.
This is going to be around 8,000 pounds. It's quite a bit. So it's Again, that's another. So that same machine you saw upstairs, that was the shell. This is that same machine. This is.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is the
okay.
diesel. So these will come in fully assembled. We can use to dig with. This is top of its class. Hydraulic flow, power. It's got the counterweight. So
Yeah.
if you're looking for a beefy machine that you're not worried about confined spots,
Yep.
this is it. So it's a lot of
So
our
what do they call
customers' favorite
the
machine.
zero tail versus the standard?
Conventional, or some will call it like a minimum radius,
Okay.
MR, if you see that.
And basically the big difference is if you're in size restriction or area restriction,
Right.
you want the zero tail,
Yes. So
but you don't have the ballast or the balance as
Correct.
you would with the convention.
this is right under 13,000 pounds.
13. Okay.
So right across the way
12.8
here,
or something.
that's the 60. Deeper dig depth than the 55, but doesn't have the engine power that this 55 has. People think higher number,
Yeah.
more power, and it's
Yeah.
really not.
You were telling me that on.
Yeah. So 60 V5. Anything you see. So on the decals here, anything with a V5 is the series. That's going to be a zero tail.
Okay.
You see on the 55, it's 55N. It's going to be the conventional style.
Like the V and then the HD or N4, right?
Yeah. So the N is going to
The
be
designation.
a conventional
Okay.
style. So we only have, out of our full mini product line, we've only got 2 that are
Yeah.
conventional.
I was just looking at your.
The popularity of the zero tail is that's
Yeah.
what a lot of customers want.
But the flow, you're gonna have more flow on this side of the things.
Oh yeah. So this, everybody wants to compare to other manufacturers. This is 29 gallons per minute, so it's going to be it's right there at the top of its class for this weight size. Yeah. So this this is a 64 horsepower Yamar engine. You can just see where the difference there. This is actually a little bit less. This is around 12.5, where this is going to be closer to 13. So it's kind of that zero tail versus the counterweight.
So, I don't know if I explained some background when I was looking for, but I've got about 20 acres and then 50 acres behind me that I lease off my neighbor at times for hunting and just outdoor. But we've got a lot of big logs,
Yes.
and I've got a sawmill. And so with that recent purchase of the sawmill, and then we had a big storm in the spring. Just destroyed a lot of trees, and I just got to clean the woods up.
Yeah.
And something like this, I saw people using on sawmills, very handy
Yes.
to put the big logs on the
Yeah.
sawmill. My tractor, I've used it to its full extent. And so either I look at getting another bigger tractor, or I consider some other options. So
Yeah.
that's what started me looking
Yeah. Yeah.
at
Yeah, I
some
mean,
of the stuff.
what you were saying about the weight of the log, I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that I was
Yep.
giving you the right
Yeah.
equipment
gonna-
because it's not so much if you're out over the blade.
Yep.
When you're over here to the side and you pick that up, you want to be able to have a good balance.
Basically, I want to be able to pick up a log close, pick it up, carry it to the mill, put it down on the mill,
Yeah.
about 3 feet up off the ground at least. So
I think these are
36 inch, you're getting up there and a couple thousand pounds.
Oh, yeah.
My tractor doesn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's where both of these are. That's where that 35 size machine. It's just
Yeah.
not going to give you that stability. Talk about these. We didn't have any at the Equip show.
I saw these on your web page.
So crawler carrier is another line that we carry. This is the smallest one of the fleet.
So What are these specifically intended for or utilized?
Material handling, going places where dump trucks can go.
And the bed, if I understood right.
This one is a straight dump bed. This one
Okay.
does not swivel.
Okay.
We do have a rotator. It's out back. You'll see it in the demo yard. Full, that's sales, service, parts,
Yeah.
admin.
How long have you been with the company?
I started in November 24. So just over a year. Several employees here that have been here for 25 plus years.
Yeah.
These are more of the concrete buggies. These are all ready to go. We'll likely get picked up today, going out for delivery. That grew some interest in it
It's like a bathtub. I could fit in there.
with, yeah. Loading.
You guys sell different attachments too, or is it, your priority is obviously just
So we're a dealer. We use a lot of Hartford attachments. We also use a lot of work brow. We also use we can get anything, any manufactured bucket, if the customer, whatever they desire. But no, we don't, as far as Kato, they don't do any of their own private label
understand.
attachments. So what we like to do is we'll buy the attachment, we'll have it drop shipped here, we'll plumb it up however the customer wants before it even goes out. If that's the route they want to go, if they don't want to do it themselves.
Yeah. One of the things that appealed to me is some of the brush management attachments that you can
Yes.
put on excavators as well as
Yeah, so the Blue Diamond, that line is one that we sell quite a bit of. That brush cutter was on the front of that 55, which hydraulic flow makes sense that could put it on there.
I'm like the neighbor who has the tractor and all the tractor attachments. So
Yeah.
the neighbors are always
yeah.
asking me to help out.
This is the Hartford. This is the brand that we primarily use. Customers aren't obligated to use it, but more times than not, they're going to go with this. So this is what they call a mechanical quick coupler.
Okay.
So if rental houses, if they buy this machine and they want a 12-inch bucket, 18-inch bucket, 24, all of it will connect to this one coupler. So you have multiple buckets, but it's all universal to this. And this is just you pull this, lift that out, curl the bucket, and the bucket comes off. So 30 seconds. You got to get out of the cab and lock it in, but it's a step above what the old pin-on buckets,
Yep.
and then a little more affordable than like the hydraulic pin grab.
Yeah. It's like tractors and
Yeah.
skid steers anymore.
Everybody's going to a
Yeah.
manufacturer assembled in Ohio, so they're close and really good quality stuff. We do take trade-ins
Yeah.
from our dealers. We've got a few pieces out back. We'll service them. We'll make sure they're 100% operable, and then we will sell them back out locally by contractors that we know. So, well, you want to go outside and
Sure.
dig a little bit?
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
All right, folks, here we are. This is Kato's playground, and we get to operate some larger equipment, mini excavators, and we'll try them out. See if one of these will work for us. I'm sure they will. All right, friends. So a little background. I met these family really and people down at the Equip Expo, and explained to them, I was out looking for an excavator. So shortly after the expo, Ryan reached out through email to me and just invited us down here to their facility to take a look around and then also try out some of their mini excavators. So really appreciative for them doing that, and got to meet some of the owners' family, and some of the other people that work here. So great, friendly people all around, and very hospitality oriented. But this is a playground where they test their machines or bring people out to try their machines before they make a purchase or buying decision. So we'll show you around some of the inside a little bit more later and explain to you the operations here and exactly what they do for Kato. Look forward to it. Yes, it's gonna be fun. Alright, so here's the N4 HD55, and this does have the standard tail on it, so it's got a counterbalance. Yeah. I like it. It's very simple to operate, and just getting that right and left down for the bucket motion, figuring it out, but it's pretty easy to figure out. Yeah, very smooth. Very easy to operate. Let's see if we can knock some of this back in there. So right in. I'm gonna swing around here a bit.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, once you figure out the response, it's very responsive.
Yes.
I was a lot more than the Bobcat or the Kubota.
Yeah, that's why we always find it beneficial for customers to come to us to try it out so they can get a feel for the smoothness.
All right, we're gonna see how Phil fits in here. All right, let's try this 40 out. pay attention to where the boom's at. All right. I'm not sure what I did here.
It's on the top.
Oh.
Over here, that foot pedal right there.
Oh.
That goes
So where my foot's on? Yeah. Okay. I was using it as a foot rest. Okay. Okay.
Look, yeah, I think it's like a top. Yeah.
As far as sound in there, it's really not that bad. Even when I rev it up a little bit, as far as operating it in here, it feels very comfortable from that standpoint. So I do believe this has all the heating and air. As far as comfortability, for a 6'4", 250 something pound guy and size 15 shoes, I got plenty of room in here. Good thing they have the covers over these floor controls, because that would be a problem if they didn't have those covers. So very nice. This cover flips up, and those switches allow you to go right or left with the boom. And then you cover it up so you don't inadvertently hit that like I did when you're maneuvering around. But quite spacey. Controls are very simple. I like that. They're back behind you, so I'm not going to be hitting them inadvertently. This is for your blade here. The toggle switch is for your thumb. And obviously these are for forward, reverse, right, left. And then this is your boom, swing in and out, or left, right for the cab. So very nice. I could definitely see me in one of these. Probably this one. The other one's very nice, but it's quite a bit larger for what I think my needs are. I just had to double check on the flow for the boom and see if it will run, what kind of equipment it will run as far as a brush mulcher or brush clearer. This is all the access points, right?
Yes.
So looks like fuel bowl,
Yeah, fuel filter.
rat fluid, engine. You can get to. What is the the EPA or whatever?
Tier 4?
Yeah. What do these units use? Is it DEF or is it the
It's got a DPF filter.
DPF filter? Okay.
Yes.
So real similar to my tractor.
Yeah, anything below 70.
So it regens after.
Yeah, so just a little green button in there. If it lights up on you, then
Yeah.
that's its regen.
So everything looks very easy to access, even the battery. Unusual.
Yes.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah, we like to lean on the side of simplicity.
Yeah. Well, I noticed that just in the controls and everything.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, really. Because some of these things you jump into, maybe not excavators, but them and some of the other equipment,
Sure.
you got to punch in codes, you got to do all this other stuff.
Computers, less wires on our machines.
Yeah, very nice. Be sure to stop by their website at katoces.com. Ask about their special financing options and where you can find a dealer near you. Kato has the right equipment to match any of your excavation or material handling needs. Check out their website to see all their equipment offerings. I'm sure you'll find something that will do the job for you. Kato CES has also been family owned and operated for over 30 years, and they have a staff on site who are truly knowledgeable about the excavators and products that they distribute and sell. You can also reach Kato CES by dialing 1-800-538-1447 and ask for Ryan, Donahue, or any of their other equipment specialists that can help you out. Be sure to tell them that Phil sent you from Peterson Farms in Nashville.